Hello, everyone. Again, I believe we're back with another episode of the Demolished Ones, which has gone super well for everyone involved, and no one's about to die. I'm sure, and it's probably fine.
As I lay here with a blind left eye bleeding out of my head.
That just happens.
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday. It's one of those. I mean, it's a Monday, but that's fine.
Let's say don't.
It's a fatal case of the Mondays.
So we lay here all in a room except for Lillian.
Yeah, Lillian, the one person who was able to get away. Slash
Because I
never
stopped
walked in. Yeah,
to
for
check
some
if I checked to see if there was anything on a body.
yeah, for
and
some
that was-
reason, for the first time, greed is good and actually saved. Like looting the bodies has saved someone.
But Jack Diamond is pointing a gun at my head for reasons completely unknown to me.
Because you won't survive another bullet.
And I guess we'll see what Raphael and Ellis do.
So, yeah. I would say everyone dropped their weapon, but really, I guess it's just Raphael.
Yeah, I dropped my crowbar, and that's where we left it.
Yep.
So, listen.
What happens next?
I was just gonna say. So, listen. He doesn't. My buddy over there doesn't look so good. Would you kindly, maybe point that gun somewhere else if we're surrendering?
Says, absolutely. As soon as we tie you all up so we know you can't do anything.
Okay, can you at least just point the gun at me then? Because I really am worried about my friend there.
Don't worry, we will not shoot as long as you do not move. As long as you do that, he will be fine. And he nods at a couple of these soldiers who walk over to start tying each of you up.
So,
any of
how
you
many
try to do
soldiers are in
anything?
the room?
There are 4 in the room.
4 in the room, and then the 2 Jacks. Is Jack Spade?
No.
Spade's dead.
Spade's dead, and
Oh yeah, Spade's dead. Diamond and Cross are here. Heart.
Heart's on our side.
Yeah. And then Clover is the other one. He's the one who jumped, or he like joined the Jacks in attacking the Society of Free Thought, and you have not seen him since.
I lost my notes. That's why I had to ask.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah. There's 3 Jacks here, and 2 of them want us dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So then I'm gonna acquiesce to letting them tie me up if it keeps them away from shooting Ashy.
You know-
I imagine that anything I do is going to be met with another use of the mind seed against me, so I'm just going to let whatever happens happens.
Real quick, everyone will heal a minor consequence, and any moderate consequence will go back down to minor.
So I can have a
This is-
sprained right arm instead.
Yeah, exactly. Because
What
we
about
are, I
health?
guess, in Act 3 now. Meanwhile, Bryce is like, I don't. What's consequences? How do you?
I just want my health to go back.
Oh, and I heal up?
No.
Oh.
Do any of us heal up?
No, because you are. There has not been even like a time skip yet. I mean, you were still like,
I rode in a car and then I searched a body. I haven't been doing that much strenuous things.
but you haven't paused to do anything. You've been like on the go the whole time. And now you are watching like all this happen, and I'm assuming getting the hell out.
I'm getting the hell out, yeah.
Yeah, so after that, possibly, but we will see. So, are you all just like allowing them essentially to tie you up?
Yeah, like I said, I got the mind seed, so
Yeah.
I don't want to fight against that anymore. It doesn't work out for me.
Yeah. Sometimes you just jump in the way of stuff, huh?
Right.
I just don't want to be responsible for Ashy dying again.
Yeah.
Like, they got my
the
one
second time.
weakness. Accidentally killing my friend.
Ashy specifically.
Yes, specifically Achi. It's the same friend every time.
All right, so they will be tying each of you up, and they bring you to one of the side rooms and basically like set you on your knees and tie you to 1 foot of each of the like beds in there, so you're like 5-6 feet apart from each other and have like arms and legs all tied up.
Does this include Mr. Talk, Caroline, and Jack Hart?
Yes, although not including Hart. Hart is tied up, but brought into a separate room.
I don't like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna just... So, who is in the room with us?
With you are 2 of the Jack soldiers. Caroline Talk, Lillian, Ellis, and Ashy.
What?
No, sorry, not Lillian. Raphael, Ellis, Ashy.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I pointed at Lillian as to remind myself. Okay, Lillian's the one who's not in the room, and then I just said Lillian's name instead.
I get that. That makes sense.
Well, I just kind of look at the Jack soldiers and say, "Is anyone going to actually give my buddy over here medical help?"
They ignore you.
Okay, fine. You don't want to actually, honor your bargain. I get it. I mean, listen, you did such a great job helping the Ideal Masters with the everything the other day over at the society. I definitely get why you wouldn't be helping a human right now.
They don't respond. In fact, it looks like they might not.
Oh, they're
not that
whammied, ain't they?
Well, they certainly are. To put it bluntly, they are essentially made in the same way that all right, made in the same way that Ashley has been like made to do stuff. They are brainwashed in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really have the capability to act normally. They are programmed.
Okay.
I'm going to sit on my knees and hang my head in eternal shame.
Yeah, that's fair. So, we're gonna go real quick to Lillian.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
I'm gonna try and get back to where the beneficent one is.
So, last you saw, he was running from the society going like north-ish.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna just kind of north-ish.
Yeah, he was going like northwest, I think. It's sort of in the direction of the docks.
Okay, I guess I'll head that way. You said we can still attempt driving even if we don't have the skill, right?
Yes.
Okay. But I don't really want to take the... Well, no, they parked the car a bit back, didn't they?
Yeah, it's you actually have 2 cars now. But they're like, yeah, they're on the street a little far away from the park so as to not arouse suspicion.
Okay. Cool. So I'll head to one of them and try and take it again. Or try to drive it. Let's see. That's a 2.
Yeah, you are able to get there fine. In fact, like you'd be able to get there like fairly stealthily as well.
Okay.
Arriving at the docks, you actually see a like figure walking towards you, like in your direction, like on their way back from the docks. And after like getting a little closer, it is in fact the beneficent one, who looks quite fine.
Oh, good. So, quick question, because it's been a week and my memory is awful.
Okay.
Did Mr. Talk say that the Beneficent One was the master in charge of things and, like, actually does know how things work and just said something slightly different to us?
According to Mr. Talk, the Beneficent One is the one fully in charge of the dome.
Okay. So he, according to Mr. Talk, does know the truth and does know
Yeah.
that everyone's been brainwashed and stuff.
Although, according to the Beneficent One himself, he said that like he's just another pawn in the thing.
Yes.
Like,
No, I remembered that. I just couldn't remember for sure. Okay. Cool. Okay. So he's walking towards my car?
Yes.
All right.
Not really towards your car so much as like in the direction of the road you came from, but like if you get out of your car and he sees you, he like would walk over.
Okay. Yep. I'll stop the car and get out.
He'll see you as you get out and just be like, "Ah, one of my friends. That was quite a interesting event there. You and everyone else all right?"
Well, actually, that's kind of why I'm here. I saw you were headed this general way. I was hoping I could find you. It seems that the Jacks have captured my friends.
Ah, yes, that is quite a pickle. But you do know where they currently are? I have been unfortunately unable to find the Jacks for quite some time.
I know a little bit more than that, actually. I also know who it is that's trying to kill you.
Is
And
that
he
so?
is also with the Jacks.
I
But you
see.
see, he promised me something, and I need to know that I can get it from you instead.
And what did he promise you?
You can cut the crap about, the penal colony being a way that people get rehabilitated as if anyone actually gets to leave here. He told us the full truth, and he wanted us to help him try to kill you. But when we said we wouldn't do that, he called the Jacks on us, and everyone else got caught. But he
Ah,
said that supplies come in and out of here, and that he could probably find a way to get us out. Now, personally, I don't really care what happens. I just want to be able to get out. So, I can give you this information, but you gotta get me and my friends out. Or at least me.
well, you are already out. However,
No. I don't mean out of the Jacks. I mean out of the dome.
ah, well, I suppose that would be simpler than trying to just kill you all. So, yeah, all right, we can work with that. Onward then. Let's see where they are hiding.
So you agree to my terms?
I do, but Mr. Tuck, he's mine.
I'm sorry.
Understood? Wherever
Who?
he is being held, don't feel like freeing him is necessary. I'll deal with him.
I didn't say talk. If you
Did-
already knew who was trying to
No,
kill
you did say Mr. Tuck, right?
Pretty sure I didn't. Did anyone else hear me say talk?
I don't think she did.
Okay, cool. Never mind then. Sorry.
So
Okay.
he didn't know either?
No, he did not. I apologize. I for some reason thought you said Tuck.
Okay.
Like I was freaking out. I was like,
No.
wait, oh my god.
I was like, alright.
No, that's just me. Says, all right.
All right.
And you say the one who is attempting to overthrow me is also there?
Yes.
Part of
Then-
them, or
At this point, I'm not sure anymore. Like I said, he wasn't happy about us not agreeing to kill you, and then suddenly we're all just being attacked by Jacks. So, the timing's a little suspicious. But I know he's there, and I know they're there, and all your enemies, one basket.
yes, indeed. All right. Point me to where we're going then.
They're hidden in the park.
Interesting.
I know the secret entrance to their lair, but it's at the park. If you can get me to the park, I can get you in.
Excellent. Would you like me to drive or shall you?
you feel free to drive.
All right, and he will get in the car and drive you to the park, rather
Bring any-
haphazardly.
Does he bring soldiers?
No,
Don't you want backup? There's like 3 jacks and a whole lot of jack minions there.
oh, no need for that. I don't think.
Okay. Now, when we get there, is there any sign that anyone has like left bushes whack out of place?
Like once you arrive to the like shed itself, the guards are still like thrown to the side where they were previously. There has not been like any more posted, it looks like, but they're also running on very short group of soldiers at this point.
Right. I just wanted to make sure that while I was gone, they hadn't moved out.
Nah. It doesn't look like it, at least.
They didn't do a head count and realize, hey, wait, there's one fewer stranger here than there was the last time we had guests.
I mean, in fairness, at least one person was thought to have died at some point, so.
That's fair. Okay. I take him to the shed. How do you
All right.
plan to do this?
So I'm assuming you're basically just like quietly going down the stairs to try to avoid being heard.
Trying to avoid being heard and trying to listen to find out what's going on, because I don't know what else happened since I left. And I don't know what room they were put in, because I didn't, like, sneak in to follow.
Yeah, that's fair. Go ahead and roll stealth for me, then.
Okay. Zero.
Okay. You are quiet enough, and especially with like what's likely going on at this point, that you're probably not going to be heard. While that's happening, we have a little bit of time to go to Raphael and friends and see what's going on in there.
So I'm tied to a bedpost, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how much mobility do I have in my arms at all?
None.
Like like completely hog-tied, or can I like move my shoulders still?
Shoulders probably. It's basically your forearms are tied together behind your back against the bed.
Okay. All this while, I'd like to be trying to like subtly grind up against the bedpost, seeing if I can fray away any amount of those ropes.
Yeah. You can do that. You can also do like a might check just by itself to try to like break free of them, but that's like a little more obvious.
That's a little more
guess.
obvious. I'm trying to be a little
Yeah.
more subtle at first.
So what skill check do you think would be that then? Yeah.
I'm guessing sleight of hand.
Yeah, give me sleight of hand, I guess.
That's a -1.
Okay.
I tried.
You do feel something, and then you realize you did not fray the rope, but you did slightly just nick your skin a little.
Eh.
And you're like, well,
Worth a
that wasn't
shot.
it. Anyone else doing anything?
I am wallowing in my own self-pity and trying to fight against the mind seed.
I'm going to look over at Ashy and say, hey, get up. Get your ass up. You're not, like, done for or anything. You've literally cheated death before. And I would like to... Let's see, what's the proper term for this? I'm checking the little description. Hold on. On Alt. I'm going to try to... heck, I want to get the correct term for it. I am going to say, listen, I am not going to let you give up after just, almost losing you before. I would like to see if there is a way to do I'm invoking I know you better than you know yourself. And I'm
Okay.
going to see if I can tune to get the mind seed out and protect Ashy from it in the future.
So the mind seed is actually fine right now because that goes away at the end of the scene.
Okay.
But it's like he can replant it if he's nearby, obviously.
Mhm.
But that part's like fine.
Can I try to tune to make him protected against it in the future? Maybe just give him like a reroll or something like that against it.
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll say it's a tune, and we'll give a like temporary aspect essentially
Yeah.
that like he can invoke to like get rid of it.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And what kind of consequence would you like me to have? Would you like me to be exhausted after doing that, like mentally exhausted?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Or mentally vulnerable.
Mentally vulnerable.
Emotionally vulnerable.
Emotionally vulnerable. That's the best way to describe it. Yes, I'm emotionally vulnerable now.
Yeah, I completely forgot about the aspect things with the push and tune and stuff like that.
Yeah. They're super cool, but like they can knock you out pretty fast.
Yeah. I'm going to just try to shore up Ashy so this doesn't happen to him, or he gets a chance to fight it at least.
Since he's he's trying to cheer me up and everything.
You know what, Tuning, you won't receive a consequence or anything, but you take a 2 stress composure hit. So it just hits your 2 box.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
Actually, we will go ahead while all that was happening with Lillian, they have like made sure that you're not dying. So redo or undo all your stress boxes.
Okay.
Lillian, you're having a chance to like ride in the car. You also get rid of your stress boxes. You are good.
All of them?
Yeah.
Awesome.
No one else has any. So
I'm gonna look at Raphael and I'm going to say, it's just really hard right now, and I'm looking at him through my one good eye that's left.
That's okay. He's listening to you from his one good ear. So
say I didn't think it was going to be easy or nothing. I'm just saying I know
and
that you can do this.
And we're tied up here. And the one guy that I thought would provide any kind of like benefit in this situation is probably being murdered in the other room.
everyone hears a gunshot.
And there he is.
Well then.
I feel a little bad about that one, but
would you like me to get a distraction going, or what would you? Because I bet you I can get you a distraction.
Problem okay.
Is yeah.
What do we have on our side? What assets do we have? Talk. What do you have?
Says I have a few tricks up my sleeve, but not a whole lot that I can work with here.
All right, Caroline.
Yeah.
What assets do you bring to the table?
She will say, okay. She says, not a whole lot, but like she's looking at the 2 soldiers that are in the room right now with you guys, who can hear everything, and she kind of like lifts her leg for a second, and you can see by her shoe she has like a concealed revolver.
Okay, great. Fucking nothing. All right, Ellis, what do you have?
Not much more, unless you got everything that Carolyn has, and a lighter if you want to smoke. That's about all I got.
Can you reach your lighter?
No way in hell.
Raphael.
Okay, so what am I tied with? Is it rope? Is it wire? What is it?
Rope.
Rope? Okay. And it's through a bedpost, or is it
It is like you are tied like around a bedpost,
Okay.
like tied to it.
Okay, then. I could probably get. The thing is I don't know about a plan, but I could definitely get Cross in here if we needed to. Him in here for whatever reason.
A moment later, the door opens, and 2 more guards enter, and they walk over and start grabbing Ashley to take into the interrogation room.
Oh hell no! Y'all are
No.
gonna take. You're taking me instead because I can tell Cross. I can tell Cross everything he needs to know.
Cross will walk in for a moment as he like hears commotion. He's just like, "Don't worry, we have no need or desire to kill him. You're the only one we really care to do that with, which is why you're going to be last."
Okay, listen. That's a valid thing. This place is a crime against humanity. It is like I agree with you, and yeah, I'm down with facing your judgment for that. Completely right. The thing is that how do I say this? Right now, we're playing into the Mr. Beneficent, whatever his name's plans are. And right now, we have a way that like we were going to go like deal with him, but well, you're making it really easy for him to get away scot free. Y'all attacked the Society of Free Thought, right? And how many masters did you kill there? Because I didn't
Don't
count
worry,
any.
we will be interrogating you soon enough. Just stay put.
Raphael, just let them take. Cross, just like part. Did you at least do it quick?
Yes.
Okay. Take me away.
All right, and they will like untie your binds from the like table leg itself, but you're still like arms bound behind your back. And they bring you into one of the like other rooms.
Before I leave the room, could I possibly try and like flick the ID card to Raphael?
You wouldn't really have way to get to it.
Okay.
You know what? You can if you give me a fate point. How's that? You can
All right.
declare that you are able to get to it.
All right. I declare that I'm able to get to Jack Smith's ID card in my pocket,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
I flick it towards Raphael.
What can I do with this? Like, is it plastic? Can I try cutting through something with it?
It is plastic.
And,
I guess crafting is now a skill because we're gonna have to make a shiv, so that's fun.
Okay.
All right.
I don't have crafting as a skill, but I can try crafting.
No, it's not one. That's the problem. Now
Yeah.
we have to figure this out.
Well, all my
Anyways,
skills are filled.
So Ashley is brought into a separate room which has one chair in the middle. Essentially like no windows because you are still underground, and like one dark lamp above the middle with a chair sitting underneath it, which they throw you into. Just like,
Fair enough.
all right. Oh, and also the body of Jack Hart on the side of the room.
I feel like that one's my fault.
But you didn't die, which is good. So he kind of like walks around the room for a minute or so before he turns. He's like, all right, so why are you here again?
Okay. So your piece of shit friend Clover attacked the Society of Free Thought while we were there with a whole bunch of jack dudes and lit the place on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And we were trying to negotiate a way to like end the dome, to just completely end it. Because we have a friend now who would like to see it ended, who has the power potentially to end it. But because of the commotion that Clover caused, we lost our opportunity to make an easy move. And so we went searching for Clover, and obviously that led us back here. Now, I don't know whether you told Clover to do it or not, but I have to assume you did.
To attack the society? Absolutely. They were significantly weakened. So what happened then?
What do you mean what happened? I told you what happened.
Where are all my soldiers then?
The last I saw them, they were running through the back doors of a burning building.
I see. So, are you one of them?
One of who?
He nods at one of the soldiers who decks you across the face. Says, one of them.
Oh, I see. You mean one of them. Fucking no. Like,
And are
what do you think
controlled
that
by them?
I put myself into this fucking situation like out of like for fun? You know, like I liked that guy, and I gestured towards Jack Hart in the corner. Like,
You would like the traitor, wouldn't you?
I liked him, and now he's dead because of me.
So it would seem.
So this isn't a fucking game to me.
If I were you, I would be a little calmer with your words, or you may end up joining your friend soon.
I'm sure you already have plans for that. It doesn't matter.
I have no need to cause the bloodshed of innocent humans. Although I do not care for you, so long as you are not with them, I see no reason to do you in.
What does that mean with them? Like, you asked me if I am one of them, and no, I'm not. But what does being with them mean?
Working with them.
But what if they aren't so cut and dry as you seem to think they are? What if they're intelligent beings also? Like they have infights and squabbles, and maybe some of them would help you if you would reach out to them.
I don't think you understand much about them. They do not feel or think like humans do. They do not have any understanding of what we are like or how we work. They would sooner tear me open and reach for my heart to try to figure out where my soul is and how it makes me tick than joining me to try to defeat them. They do not care. That is not how they work.
Absolutely. I believe so many of them are like that. But I can't say that when I've met the ones that I have.
The ones that you have met, did they know that they were one of them, or did they think that they were a master? Or that they were like us? Did they have memories implanted to make them feel, perhaps, that they are one of us and disguise who they truly are?
One of them, yes, but one of them, no.
Then you are a greater fool than I thought. And he nods at one of his men, and they start to pick you up and move you back to the room before he's like, actually one more. Where's the beneficent one now?
With your boy Clover, I saw them running out of the house together.
He kind of like stares into your eyes for a second, like weighing your answer, and just like, all right, thank you. And turns back to where he is, or to the room while the two bring you back to where you were. So everyone else will see Ashy come back in, tied back up, and they go to grab Ellis.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, can you just grab me?
As they go to reach for me, Alice will just growl out, I am not going to be held down any longer. and
If
try to
Ellen-
break her bonds.
Okay.
Just be a mic check, right? See, I'm a claustrophobe. I don't like being trapped here. And for a +2, I'm down, but I'm never out. This is the important one. So that will be a 5.
All right. You are able to break the rope free from your arms.
And does that buy me any amount of time as they're like surprised?
I mean, the ones who are about to grab you, yes, but there are also 2 more in the room that are watching.
That's fine. The ones I need to stop are the ones about to grab me, so I can pull with the dagger like a knife from their waist, like from where they keep it. Because I want to be armed. I have had a shitty weapon all this time.
Yep.
All right. So, I guess this is the thing we're doing now.
Damn straight.
As soon as Ellis's bonds are broken, can I send like a signal to Caroline to get ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It'll be like a little wink.
Definitely needs the subtle hint when, someone is breaking their ropes and grabbing for weapons.
Well, I don't want to draw their attention to
Definitely didn't
Caroline.
notice that we might be about to.
But because the entire thing with her weapon is that it's like an element of surprise, so I don't want them like looking at her.
Nothing's easy with you guys. Can I just like play a regular campaign? Regular sessions where the things that I planned out and wrote and spent like 2 hours on might happen.
Oh, sweetheart. How long have we known each other?
This is literally I'm trying to do just the base minimum amount of prep work so that I don't walk into a session with 0. And then talk to other players to see what might be going on so that I actually have a basis for this. This is why I healed you, because it's supposed to not have this kind of bullshit happening.
Yes, but do you know me?
Yeah, you're right. I should have just let you be at full damage.
I have no damage, so whatever.
No, you should have been a concession to give up. Because that's kind of the whole point of that.
Yeah, I was not even expecting Ellis to suddenly just burst her bonds.
Plus, you had to know this was coming. I was messaging you about this.
Yeah, I thought you were going to do it when everyone else is trying to break free, not first.
Yeah, I'm creating
and now you've used 2 of your 3 fate points, so I hope this fight goes well for you. Because
if it doesn't, then whatever.
Rose, everyone you're fighting has fate points.
Yeah.
And everyone who's on your side is still tied up.
Yeah, I love that everyone goes into combat without Lillian, and then it goes badly, and then they try to break free also when Lillian isn't there.
But
instead
there's
of
no
waiting.
jacks in the room, are there? There's just soldiers?
Just the 4, but the jacks are literally a room over.
Yeah, they're gonna be here.
They're gonna be here in less than a round. Okay, so what do you do on your first turn after breaking free?
Did that include grabbing the knife, or?
No, you've just broken your bonds.
Okay, then yeah, I would like, actually, how tight were the bonds? Was it a tied knot that I could break quickly, or?
I mean, you did not break a knot. You broke the rope.
Oh. Then yeah, I'm gonna try to dive for Caroline's rope and try to rip it apart as well. A little harder, I admit, but
good luck. She's 5 people away from you.
Or whoever's the closest then. I'm not sure how distance works right now.
Yeah, closest would probably be Raphael.
Cool. So I'll be a 3 to try to bust the ropes. Or at least get it loose enough for him to act.
Yeah, 3 would be enough to break them open.
And I'll have Raphael go next.
I say, well, I look at the jacks and just say, well, this could have been a lot easier, but and Are my bonds loosened or are they completely gone?
Broken.
Broken? Okay. Then I am going to.
By the way, anything you have not like hidden on your person is like definitely not on you. Like they've
Yeah.
known enough to grab your crowbar and things.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't have my crowbar,
Just,
but I've got.
just making sure.
I've got the ID card, the plastic ID card.
Yeah.
Um.
You didn't even give Raphael time to like try to make a shiv out of it. Raphael just has an ID card.
I mean,
you put a claustrophobe in a position they can't escape from. They're going to try to escape.
But you didn't escape. You just broke. That's you did step 1 of escaping.
Yeah.
Also, you're a fake claustrophobe.
Yeah, that's not even a real part of
Whatever.
it. You have
It's
escaped
really not
in
for
the
now.
same way that getting out of Jack Smith's room was escaping the dome.
It was a part of the process.
So Raphael, what are you doing?
so my best guess at this point, because I'm someone who is a dangerous being and all that, and I'm going to let's see. I am going to see if I can yoink their belt with the knife on it.
Okay.
Just the entire belt to just completely, on one hand their pants will fall and it's a pratfall, but on the other hand I'd be creating advantage for one of the jacks in doing that.
So I guess roll me sleight of hand.
Come on, I'm trying to hit.
I wish any of us had taken sleight of hand.
Right?
That is a -1.
I was planning on it, but then the way you acquire skills changed.
Right.
Sorry. That's half the fun of the campaign is you don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, I just used my fate point to reroll, and that's a 3 now.
What did you use? What did you invoke?
That I am a dangerous being.
So you're pulling someone's pants. You're pantsing someone as a dangerous being.
Yes, to get their
I
weapon.
mean, you're also fighting
create-
dirty.
I am fighting dirty.
But okay, fighting dirty is a stunt that allows you to.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
get
you
a
only
bonus
get the bonus.
when using weapon checks to make an
Okay.
advantage.
Okay, then I am just being a dangerous being, so I can steal their knife and create an advantage by basically yanking their belt with the knife.
And this is just one of the jacks or jack soldiers.
Yeah, well, there's only 4 of those in here. There's
Yeah.
nobody else yet this round.
So I guess I'm just gonna write pantsed down for some reason.
I was gonna say you weren't here for a different campaign, but I can tell you a story about that.
I guess okay, no. Since you're doing it towards them, they still should be able to roll athletics or athletics to try to like dodge.
Acroletics, yes.
Okay. So you do manage to do it, but with no like free invocations.
Yeah.
But like you've just kind of taken their belt off.
Taking their belt with the knife on it.
Okay. So now who goes? Because everyone else in this room is tied up.
I'm gonna give it to Our Lady with the gun.
Caroline.
Miss Caroline, yeah.
Okay, she's tied up, so she can't do anything.
Right. The gun isn't like in the boot like a James Bond kind of thing where she just like slams the boot and
She can't slam the boot down and shoot someone.
yeah.
And she tossed to Ashy then?
No, she tossed a talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who also
Can't
did nothing.
do anything. Yep, nope, can't do anything. Ashley, your turn.
Is there a Jack soldier within neck distance of me?
What do you mean neck distance? No. You're tied upright to a bed.
Like are they standing near to me?
No, they were next to they were next to Ellis, who was at least 5 feet away.
Okay. So that sounds like I can do nothing.
Can you burgle your way out of the ropes?
Burglary is more about like casing an area. Like sleight of hand would be that.
Damn it, I'm trying.
Yeah.
What skills do I have? Okay, all right. I see something I might be able to do.
Is it cry?
No. I. Oof. That's not gonna work because they have mind seeds. Um. What's the penalty for shaping again?
Shaping is you take an automatic minor or minor consequence.
Oh, I can't even do that.
You can. It just turns into a moderate consequence.
Great. And pushing is
Pushing, you take a 1 composure hit, and it increases based on the results of your skill check, but it allows you to do more and more impossible things.
oh, why did I take a health hit?
When they fucking decked you in the face.
Oh. Right. And pushing only affects me.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna use rapport. And I'm gonna call out to everyone in the room, including my friend. And I'm going to say, hey, this isn't the time to be doing this. We don't need to be fighting right now. Like, I understand that you're stressed out and you're scared, but this isn't our moment. I guess I'll roll rapport.
Yeah, so I guess this would be like tuning.
I was just trying to use rapport, like not even.
Oh, just regular rapport.
Yeah.
Because is that a rapport with us?
I must keep the peace, so I'm gonna spend a fate point to reroll.
Okay.
That is a 2.
All right. Whose turn is it now?
Oh, great! It didn't work.
I mean, it can't work till their turn, and also, they have also just recently been attacked. So, like,
Actually, no one's hit them.
okay, I'm sorry. Their prisoners broke free from their bonds, and one of them like broke the other one free, and then they got like pantsed for a knife or something. Like,
right?
I don't know what you
gained a
think.
weapon.
I don't know why like. It's up to your friend whether or not they actually stop fighting.
I'm gonna send it off to Jack Cross.
All right. Jack Cross comes around the corner from the side room. God, I hate you guys.
I'm trying to resolve the
No,
situation.
I'm sorry. I hate everyone but Ashy and Lillian. Lillian's good too.
Okay.
I was getting there. I mostly meant people in the room. Don't worry.
Rose and Tom. It's not that hard to just say, I hate you, Rose and Tom, right now.
Rose, roll me a resolve.
That's a -3.
Excellent.
Yeah, something
I
tells
mean-
me I'm standing down.
Likely. All right, and then Diamond walks around the corner.
God, that's the one I didn't want.
I don't know why you forgot Diamond is here. He's always
Shoots
been
McGee.
here.
Oh, I know Diamond is here. That's why I sent it to Cross first.
Yeah, but I don't know why Rose forgets Diamond is here. Rose, roll me athletics.
+1.
It's not enough for Diamond.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't have enough consequences yet, so.
And you're a bullet magnet.
All right, so that's a 6 stress hit.
Jesus.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah,
Not
you
much
rolled
I
low.
can do but take moderate.
I mean, oh no, you already have a mind.
Yeah.
Rose, roll me athletics again.
Another gunshot?
Yeah, all the soldiers nearby also have guns.
God damn it.
Not on their belt, but they have guns.
So yeah, that's a 1.
Oh, also you got a 2 stress from the last.
Oh yeah.
From the yeah. Then you'll take a 4 stress hit. And then the ones next to you will try to punch you. So roll fists or weapon, or not weapon, fists or endurance or athletics.
Yeah, no, that's gonna hit. I got a -2.
Okay, so that's a 6 stress hit.
I'll just concede at this point.
Wise.
Yeah. I'm fully aware that this character might be dead in a couple of seconds or a
Why
gunshot.
is everyone trying to get their character killed?
I'm not.
So I'm trying so hard to keep you alive. DM's not supposed to do that. Okay.
Well, this isn't exactly the kind of campaign where you can reroll a character, considering how characters are made is not up to us.
And it was cool, right?
It was cool.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Yeah.
That way you can't be mad. Okay. So they punch Ellis. Ellis falls to the ground and holds a thumbs up and passes out, I guess. So they're
Or
just
at
like,
least submits.
yeah. And Cross is just like, wise choice, child. And then turns to Raphael and is just like, you're outnumbered. I suggest you also concede.
Oh yeah, I'm already conceded, but can I go next for the
I'm already conceded.
Well, considering this one likely won't take any of the rough interrogation we usually give, then I believe she can use some time, or they could use some time to recover a bit before we remind them what pain is. So, come ahead.
You definitely sound like someone who has like the best interest of other people in in their heart.
You attacked us.
They attacked us the first time we were here.
They did. I mean, yeah, but it's your fault.
I showed you vulnerability by being honest and open and trying to get help from you. And I don't care if you say, "Oh, I will just kill them all," as soon as I see them, because the fact is, you had an information asset here, and you actually just decided that rather than try to have an informational asset that could revolutionize your side, you were going to just try to straight up attack when I came to you as a friend. So listen, if you're going to talk about who attacked who, please understand that I wanted your help back before I lost my memories. To explain stuff to me, and your immediate response was trying to kill me. So, I think there's plenty of blame to go around. So let's get right to your interrogation, please.
You just stand up and walk over to the chair, and they're just like, "All right, this fucker."
I was half expecting Diamond to just shoot him during that.
I mean, like,
Me too.
There was a point where I was like, I think Cross and Diamond are just zoning out and waiting. They're just like, "Oh, that's 'cause they're all
Cross and Diamond dissociate when I start talking.
Before they leave, I want to like catch Cross's eye,
Yeah.
and I want to plead with him like one last time, like please, don't hurt my friend.
That would be entirely up to your friend to decide. However, knowing all of your propensity to attack in any way at any time, we will see.
I haven't attacked I
Not
haven't been the
you.
aggressor in so long.
I turns and looks at Ellis. Like that one.
Just
Oh,
weakly,
yes,
like, I hate being tied up.
The person lying partially conscious on the ground is such a huge, terrifying enemy for you. Yes, definitely.
Raphael,
You're the-
shut up.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So they bring you into the interrogation room and basically put you in the chair and then tie you to it. Like, rather than like tie you up and then tie you to it, you're just like tied to the chair.
Yeah.
Because they don't have time to redo all your bonds.
Okie dokie.
It's like, all right. So why did you come here?
Okay, so like, how far back do you want me to start?
Why did you come to our hideout right now after we just chased you off not even one day previously? I cannot
Well,
think of any reason aside from to attempt to kill us, especially considering that's what your buddies were already doing.
Well, number one, I know you in your own. If you were in your own place with your buddies, you would have tried to break out. That's what, you do when one of your buddies is trying to break out. You support them. That's how you do with friends. But more importantly, what it was is that we had a chance. We had a chance to get the Beneficent One while he was vulnerable. We had a chance to handle him, and while we were working on that and while we were talking about it, Clover attacked, and the Beneficent One went to ground with Clover chasing after him. We thought if we could find Clover, we could maybe find the Beneficent One or something like that, because the fact is we have a way of getting my friends out of here. This place, I totally, not to be flippant, but up until recently, I did not have memories. I was slated to be a person. And the fact is, whether or not I was the person before or whatever, this place is a crime against humanity on a scale that I still am having trouble wrapping my brain around, even as memories come back. The dome, the prison, that's wiping entire people's lives out, making this place gone. That's the masters have to pay. That's my honest opinion. And that
Roll me
includes
rapport.
me. Rapport. That was oh god.
Listen, you've got you've got a lot on your plate right now. You're a little beat up. Your mouth doesn't talk very well. You might have slurred a couple words.
Yeah,
use
so
a
a
fate
0
point.
at least.
I have a fate point. Can I use that?
You can.
Yeah, I'm going to use a fate point to retry that again.
You are a truth seeker.
Okay, that is a +3 on my rapport.
He says, all right. I don't disbelieve you, but believe it or not, I have trouble immediately working with people who, well, you can't blame me, I don't think.
Frankly, so as much as my emotions want to get the better of me and me get grumpy and mad about stuff, let's be honest. If it's like I said earlier, if I was in the same position as you and you were in the same position as me, I would be backing up my friends when they were trying to get out. Yeah. And if I was in the same position as you and I had a bunch of prisoners who I assumed were assassins sent by an organization after me, yes. Yeah, I would try to keep my facility as secure as possible. I look over at Hart over there and I say, I don't know about executing prisoners, but
A traitor.
What was he betraying you for?
Himself, as far as I can tell.
Did you not ask him before you shot him?
Oh, he did. He failed to give satisfactory answers.
Okay. Well, here's my thing. Right now, how much do you know about what this place is?
More than I may have let on previously,
You're aware of it being a prison?
indeed.
Okay. So here's the thing. We are all the fighting here. It's rearranging chairs on the deck of the Titanic. Yeah, it'll look nice, but the ship's still sinking. We're still in here. What we're trying to do, in exchange for taking out the Beneficent One, we were able to find an inn with a way that could get us on the other side of that wall. And if I could get on the other side of that wall, I swear I will bring these walls down, and I will face summary judgment by every person who's ever been trapped here. Because all of these masters need to be brought down. Whether it's just, this is the only facility in the world, this needs to be shut down. If it's a system, then we need to take the whole system down, because I literally cannot live with my own memories at this point. It is horrifying, and it is a crime against, I cannot even say humanity, it's a crime against living things to do this to people. I totally understand hating the masters the way you do. Or at least no, that's wrong to say. I haven't lived your experience. I haven't seen the things you've seen, but God, they're just what I have seen, what I can remember. I think I am going to make it stop one way or the other. So I'm saying, if your goal is to fight the masters, we have the same goal, but we aren't going to make any headway if we keep trying to pick fights with each other.
All right, so Lillian and the Beneficent One are sneaking back in. By the time you get in here, a lot has happened. You don't see anyone in the main room. Hold on, just give me a second. I have to deal with so much because of you people.
No, I just love that I'm sitting here talking about uniting against the Beneficent One, and then my buddy's going to show up with the Beneficent
One.
Yep.
Yeah, like there's like nothing anyone says can be trusted anymore because everyone is accidentally working with a different group of people.
As far as I know, you all got captured, and you might be dead by now. I don't really know. Everyone just was in a bad place, so I was like, there is only one place I can go for help.
We're just going to end in a 4-way standoff between each of the players.
Basically.
I would like to formally apologize for being a dumbass.
I mean,
Listen, if anyone's going to apologize for
dead,
Lillian's the only one who doesn't have to apologize.
I am the one who was the first dumb for the dumbass, so I think I should apologize for setting the precedent.
Listen, I feel so bad about that, but at the same time, I literally proceeded giving you the memory by saying I would kill a master on sight if I saw one.
Yeah, I know, and in my
do you know
hubris...
that one meme, I think from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, of someone just being like, do you have anything to say? And the person's like, not unless everyone else gets really cool with a lot of things very quickly.
Yeah. No.
That, you did the exact opposite of that. You're like, even if no one gets really cool with a lot of things very quickly, I sure do have a lot to say.
Yeah, no, that was all on me. My character is naive, or was naive, trying to be better.
I would say still naive, considering you just helped Ellis in the attempted escape.
Yeah.
So Talk and Lillian enter to the main room. I'm sorry, Beneficent One and Lillian.
Right, Talk is the one we don't want to murder.
Well, now who knows, because Lillian
right,
sort of
I don't
made
know
a
what
deal
the
with
fuck
someone
Lillian's doing.
At this point,
Getting
everyone's just gonna have
out.
to pick the winning team and roll with it. And the Beneficent One will stand for a moment and hold a hand out to stop you. And then, like, turn to whisper, I believe I know where some of them are. If you go to the second door on the right, you should find your friends.
Are they heavily guarded?
Doubtful. I don't believe there are many of them left after what happened at this society, and they're certainly going to need a couple on hand in the in the interrogation room that it seems has been set up.
Okay.
You go rescue your friends. I'm going to meet the Jacks for. Just gonna go meet the Jacks finally.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. And he confidently strides towards that door. So, Lillian, what do you do?
I'm gonna somewhat quietly, but not to slow myself down too much, go to the door he indicated. I just want to. I'm sure there's some amount of guard inside. I don't want them to hear me coming.
Yes, roll investigation for me.
Okay. Well, that's a -1.
Do I need to give everyone like new dice?
Yeah.
Are these dice bad?
They're rigged. You rigged them.
Okay,
It's not worth giving us new dice at this point. They've been bad all campaign.
it's not my fault.
I mean, it fits.
-1. What don't I see?
Nothing. It's just you can tell that there are two guards inside, kind of like having a conversation with themselves.
Is the door closed?
No, door is kind of open at this point, considering everything that just happened.
But there's only 2 guards in there.
Yes,
Okay.
back to you. Like back's turned towards you.
Okay. Oh, excellent. Okay. I'm gonna, and I see Ellis. Do I see what can I see of my friends from where I'm?
You can see the middle bed appears to have like rope on the ground underneath it, as though someone had been tied to it. To the left of that is I can just set this up. Okay. It's set up like this. So Ellis is to the left, and you see Ashley sort of to the right in the door, but you can't really see anyone else.
So I see Ellis incapacitated.
Yeah,
Full
Is
of
she
her own
awake?
blood, stuff like that.
yeah. Looks very much. I didn't even interrogate Ellis like I had planned to. Like that was the plan, was to like add some damage like that first. And that didn't need to happen, apparently.
No. But I mean, what would they get out of Ellis? Like,
I mean,
nothing.
no, but that's you don't decide that pre-interrogation.
No, but I'm trying to think of what Ellis even knows.
I mean, it's so weird because the interrogation too, like I felt no compulsion to not tell them everything, because it's not like it's stuff they don't already know or wouldn't already know.
The only thing
Or-
you needed to not tell them was if they asked what happened to me, and
Yeah.
they
Right.
didn't.
Or
So,
if they asked like who Talk was and they never did.
I
mhm.
mean, they know who like of Talk from the society. I don't probably wouldn't necessarily know that he is a master, but they will certainly plan to interrogate him as well.
Right, but they never asked that, so it's like save that information for later.
Yeah. So, okay, that's what I'm working with there. And Ashy is tied up, right, thoroughly?
Yeah,
Yep.
And Ellis is passed out.
and tied up.
And tied up, they did tie her back up.
Yeah, I don't know if Ellis is passed out, but like more like Ellis can't really move
Yeah.
on their own.
Bit of
Incapacitated.
like, yeah, bit of, can still talk a little bit, but it's definitely slurred.
Yeah. kinda
Can
like
we see
cauliflower
Lillian as she
ear.
comes into the room?
Yeah, you will be able to like notice her behind them.
Well, I haven't stepped in yet, though.
Yeah, but like through the doorway.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like motioning for silence as I like try and look and see what I can see.
Hmm.
So, do I catch eyes with Ashy?
Yes.
I'm gonna like kind of like very, very quietly and not like making a lot of movement, lift up 2 fingers and point in the direction of Talk and Caroline.
You don't have your arms are tied behind your back.
Right. I am stupid.
No, you're not.
What can I do?
Okay,
I know that they have guns. I know that they have. I need to tell her that they have guns.
but they can't get to them at the moment, so that's not exactly.
Well, no, the guards have guns on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, something that I forgot to ask about.
Oh, gotcha.
And would have definitely changed my plans.
I
Yep.
need to find a way to signal to her that they have guns. What can I do?
There's always just investigation rolls to see like what you can see on a person.
So should I do an investigation?
I mean, you can. I
Just
think you basically
I'm-
already know what it all is.
Yeah.
It's the same types of soldiers that attacked you at the society.
Okay, and
They
I
just,
saw what they
you
had
know,
on them.
Yeah, they don't really have Molotovs here because that's a bad idea. But they have like body armor.
Burn down your own base.
They do have body armor because
Yeah.
the guards outside didn't have body armor.
You know, because those were had not ever like gone towards a society or anything. They were not part of like the army really. They were reserved for guarding.
Hired goons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a way to signal to her. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. They had shotguns. So Rose is very shot up right now. Don't worry, Alice. They have made sure you're not going to die.
They made sure she's not going to die. Okay. Dang it, why is everyone so tied up? I guess I'm gonna still have all my fate points. Wait, why do I only have 2?
I forgot because you took a second stunt, Treasure Hunter. So
Yes, but
you
I still had
refreshed
one
off.
from last session, so I should gain 2.
Did you? Okay, cool. I thought at the beginning of the session I put a bunch out and I forgot that if I had given them to you or not. My
Because
bad.
at the end of last session I was relieved I still had the 1, so I would still
That's
start
right.
with 3.
Can I push myself to do something without like notifying everybody?
What are you trying to do?
Like can I use my my superior fists to break the ropes without alerting to them that I've broken the ropes?
Yes, I will allow you to make a fist check to do that. You with a fate point though, because
That's my last fate point.
well.
Okay, we'll do it. That's a 3.
Okay, so what you essentially do is you kind of just like flex your arms in place, like hard. Basically, you maintain like such incredible muscle control that you're able to break the rope without like throwing your arms to the side.
Weird flex, but okay.
That's literally what happens. So, like it's just
Nice.
you weird flex, like not instantly, but like a couple times, like properly in order to like make it work.
Okay.
So your bounds are or your arms are no longer bound.
All right,
But they appear so.
Are his legs bound?
Everyone's legs would be bound, but this roll would have gone for both.
Okay. Okay, cool.
All right.
So since I'm watching Kit, do I see that he did something at least?
Roll alertness. Yeah, alertness.
No.
Yeah, you don't notice.
Okay.
All right. I know that there's only 2 guards in the room, right?
Yep.
Okay. My hands are free now. My legs are free. Is there one that's closer to me and maybe one that's closer to Lillian?
They're actually kind of like both next to each other. They're like having a conversation. about something.
Are they
Um,
super paying attention to us?
Not really.
Okay. I'm gonna give like a little short nod in Lillian's direction, towards the gesturing like towards the guard on the right.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna do like a 3, 2, 1 hand gesture,
yeah,
and then move into attack from behind the one he indicated.
and
As quietly as I can. Drawing
a-
my knife, using my weapon.
yeah, and as she hits one, like I'm going to get up and run towards the other one, ready to punch him out.
All right. So, Lillian, roll me a. I'm assuming you're using your knife.
Yes.
Roll me a weapons check. Or I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah, weapons check, and this will be a +2 because they can't see you.
Right. So that would be. So that would be plus weapons +2.
Yeah.
Finally, a good roll. That would be a 5.
Excellent. Do you want to like use any fate points or anything to increase it? Not that you have to, but just remember that like
Yeah.
higher numbers are always
Not
good.
yet. Everyone's just using all their fate points left and right. I feel like we're not gonna have any when we need them later.
I mean, Dom could always compel us more.
Yeah. I'm just trying not to compel you when like to do something. Like at this point, compelling. I'm worried we'll kill someone.
Right.
No, I'll stick with the 5.
Okay. So you lightly hit him.
Oof.
I guess I'll roll my fists.
Yes, it is your turn.
Give me a good roll. That is a 3.
All right. And you will not quite hit them.
Oh, this didn't work out so great.
Who do you want to go next?
Caroline and Talk are still tied up.
Yep.
But at least they're on our side and they're in this room.
Right, but I think it's better to let them go last so that they could throw it to us instead of like the Jack soldiers going last and then just throwing to themselves.
It's not a bad plan.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw to the Jack soldiers.
All right. They will take a swing at Ashy. Or actually, probably at Lillian, because Lillian has just walked in.
Right, they're like surprised that she's here. Like, what the
yeah.
fuck?
So they'll grab their knife, and swing at you. So roll.
Oh, yeah, it is. They
Athletics,
got the
right?
weapon on.
Rose, they got pantsed. They didn't have their knife. You can thank one of your friends for that.
I like the
Athletics,
implication
isn't
he
it?
just stayed there without having
Athletics
any pants
or
on.
weapons.
My athletics is higher, so I'm gonna roll that.
Maybe it's more like when he got pantsed, his like
That's a
dagger
3.
fell out of its sheath and like it fell away and he just couldn't find it again.
Dagger got kicked under the
3.
bed.
Okay, so you'll take a 2 stress hit.
Ouch.
Fine, you have a lot of boxes.
Not really.
Oh, wow. I'm impressed.
What happened?
Well, Mr. Tuck breaks open his rope as well.
Yes.
Oh,
He's
damn.
likely been trying a bit and manages to get it. He turns to help Caroline, and Caroline just fucking shatters them.
Jesus Christ.
She has a 0 to might check. She just rolled 3 pluses.
Damn.
Nice.
She just like, yeah, I'm fine. Next round, Carolyn will immediately pull a gun out of her, like off of her leg and fire.
Please hit, please hit, please don't alert the others
That's what I'm worried about.
for no reason.
And it will hit.
But guns are loud.
And one of them goes down. All right. She will throw to Tuck. I don't know if he can do a whole lot.
I mean, Tuck could like go out into the hallway, right? Like he doesn't have to join in the fight. He could he could go start working on like rescuing Raphael.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that that's happening.
He doesn't know that Raphael.
He doesn't know that Raphael was taken out of the room to be
No,
interrogated.
but he doesn't know someone else is rescuing them, and he's not about to go by himself into a room with 4 people.
I see.
Because the last
Why?
time he went into a
He
room
went with
4
just
people.
Ashy into the Jack.
Yeah,
Right.
and look how that
base.
turned out.
He's traumatized. The same way I am.
I've been traumatized.
Actually, yeah, he will grab the knife off of the soldier that fell and stab at the other guy. All right, and he gets the guy pretty good. He actually, soldier is not looking so great. And he'll throw to Lillian.
Okay. So one of them's down and the other one's hurt.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'll attack the one that's hurt. Which is just a 1.
All right. That will unfortunately not hit.
Okay.
You want to throw to Ashley or the soldiers?
Well, there's only one soldier, right?
Yes.
I'll throw to him.
The soldier?
Yeah.
All right. He will attempt to stab you. Roll me athletics.
Four.
He will miss. Like, pretty bad. All right, then, Ashley, it's your go.
While he's paying attention to all of them, I want to leap on top of his back and attempt to bite out his throat. So I'm gonna use my tooth and nail stunt.
Okay.
And that is a 7.
Yeah, he's out. There's blood on your mouth as you just kind of bite him out.
Been a minute since I've seen you do that to someone. Hasn't been long enough.
Hasn't been long enough. Okay, so while all that has been going down, Raphael, back with you.
Yep.
You've given them all that information. And Cross kind of takes a moment to think and is just like, perhaps you could be of some use. Although we will need to figure out just how loyal you are first. And he turns towards you and begins to walk, and the door slams open. Like flung open with extreme strength, revealing a single figure. The beneficent one, his hands resting on his cane in a strangely relaxed state.
I didn't know he had a cane. He has a cane?
Yeah, he's got a cane.
Is it a pimp cane?
No.
Oh.
And he'll turn towards Cross. Is like, Jack, I presume. His mouth turns upward in a satisfied smile. Cross stumbles for a moment over his words in his confusion before pointing at the Beneficent One, yelling to his men to get him. However, before they have a chance to move, the Beneficent One smiles, and ropes descend from the ceiling, shooting forth towards the guards and binding their arms, waist, and legs and raising them off the ground like large marionettes. Jack Diamond quickly turns towards him, pulling a gun and firing a shot, only to watch one of these soldiers, puppeteered by the ropes, throwing itself in front of him, or in front of the bullet, and taking it. Jack Cross rushes towards him, pulls out a hidden knife, intending to do away with him for once and for all. However, his maneuver is blocked as the other soldier slams into him and knocks him to the ground. The Beneficent One turns his gaze upon Jack Diamond, reaching his hand out towards him as he emanates an unseen force of will. For a single moment, nothing seems to happen, before suddenly, Jack Diamond drops his gun, his arm shaking uncontrollably. For a brief moment, his entire countenance seems to flicker, his hairline momentarily receding as it grays. Suddenly, his original body returns to him as he falls to the ground, robbed entirely of the strength that he once relied on.
Did he just get Last Crusaded?
Not fully. He's probably fine.
Only got mostly Last Crusaded.
And I need to do...
I didn't know they were using magic to keep themselves young, though.
You're not the only one who can tune people. Beneficent One walks over to the fallen Cross, picks him up by his lapels, and pins him against the wall. Says, well, my friend, seems that your plan has finally fallen apart, after all this time of eluding me. Jack Cross begins to respond, but a Beneficent One punches him in the throat, turning his words of protest into sputtering coughs as he continues. Seems like everything you've worked for has started to unravel, a feeling that you have made me all too familiar with, but thankfully, no longer. This is the last time you will ever cause me any trouble. It's been fun, but you should have known not to duel me. This place is my domain. He snarls as he finishes talking, dramatically flicking his cane to the side. Or flicking it, and the bottom half of the cane clatters forcefully to the ground, revealing a slender blade underneath it.
Obviously.
With one fluid motion, he turns it on Cross, stabbing him through the heart. Cross's eyes go wide from the pain, and after a few gurgling gasps for air, his eyes close. His body falls limp, pinned to the wall by the very blade that took his life. Beneficent One takes a step back, kind of admires his work, and turns towards Raphael, a casual smile on his face that seems to have just not noticed everything that just happened. He says, "My deepest apologies you had to witness that, my friend. These folks have been a thorn in this city's side for quite some time now. Normally I would allow the police to deal with them, but unfortunately I could not allow them to get away from me this time, considering how much they've gotten away from us before. You understand, I'm sure." And he walks behind the chair and pulls a small knife out and cuts the ropes.
Told you I'd get help.
Your friend bid me to come with her to rescue you all, and I dare say she may need some help. Go see how she's doing while I deal with the other one, will you? He says, motioning at Diamond, who has recovered his gun, but his hands are shaking a bit too much to properly aim. Worry not, I have no desire to harm him. He walks over to Diamond,
reassuring.
grabs the gun from his hands, and throws it to the ground. Oh, and if you need a weapon, I believe the soldiers that I've hung up have a blade or two on them.
Why do I feel
Have the
bad for
cane.
Cross and Diamond?
That's a
Have the
great
cane.
I
question.
don't know. I don't.
Is it because
They
everything they've
shot
worked
me.
for just ended with, like, a whimper?
If they just shot me, I kind of feel bad for them.
I think part of it is that they were such like a significant threat to us, and he just fucking decimated them.
And as you turn, he actually a second later he stops. He's like, "Actually, answer me one question before you leave this room. Your friend
Okay.
said the traitor is here. Who is it?"
I'm going to think for a second. I look at the guy pinned to the wall. I say, "Can I have the cane if I tell you?"
he takes a step towards you. His countenance, like, not... There's no change in his body, but you feel the, like, aura of power emanating from him. And he says, "I'm sorry, my friend. Perhaps you misunderstood. Who is the traitor?"
It's talk.
To be fair, he did uphold his end of the deal.
Yeah.
Yep. I was
Can I
kind of
ask you a
hoping.
question then?
I'm not going to ask again. Tell me who the traitor is.
He did.
Yeah, he
Did.
just did.
What did you say? Did you say...
He
Said
said
it's
talk.
I'm sorry. All I heard was, "Can I ask you something?"
No,
Yeah,
he
I
said
said
it's
it's talk.
talk.
It's like he's not going to accept the answer.
Sorry.
Sheesh.
I literally just didn't hear correctly. My apologies. He says, that makes some sense. Run along then and help. I'll be
Can
there
I-
shortly.
I have one question.
All right.
Before I lost my memories and everything, what was my name?
Man, I didn't want to ever give you like a canon name because like it seems like not cool, but like it seems like I wouldn't want to do that without your like choice, I guess.
He does not have to answer. That is this is my character trying to psych him out a little bit.
I mean, it's also your character revealing that, like, you know that he knows who
Yeah.
you are.
He'll
But
look
I
at
already
you-
told him that that the traitor told us everything and they could cut the bullshit.
He'll look at you and be like, "I'm afraid I don't know the prisoners all too well."
That's interesting. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go help my friends.
I just
Really
love that
wish
you
I got
watched
that
him
sword cane.
do all of this with no effort, and then he turned and he's like, "So who's the traitor?" And you're like, "What if I gave you a non-answer?" And he's like, "Did you not just see what just happened? Do you really want to go
What
through
if I
that?"
asked for your murder thing?
Yeah, can I have the cane? And he's like, "It's kind of dirty."
Listen, here's the thing. If he kills me, I still haven't answered his question. So who's laughing now? And it's the guy who's alive.
It's him.
But you know,
Yeah.
it's him. He's laughing. But
I mean, don't forget that his plan probably wouldn't be to do that. It would be to like rip your arm off.
Right.
Something that doesn't kill you, but
And then
still
beat
effortless.
you with it.
I mean, to be fair, he did take some amount of damage from doing all that. Just not enough for him to care.
hey, listen, one of my character goals has been getting revenge on Talk for erasing my memory. So, like, you know,
That's true. Which I love because I actually slightly changed it to be less aggressive because I didn't want it to influence like how you or like who you guys decided to side with. But like it is a memory very specifically built to make you not like him.
yeah,
So
It's
no,
rapidly approaching siding with no one. Because
But
they're all
making everyone
dead.
angry, which is possibly the worst like final
Oh,
answer.
Car.
Lillian has actually decided to side with no one and just try and get the hell out of here.
You're
Oh,
gonna have to
Car.
pick someone to help lit you though. You can't just go.
I mean, we could pretend to be on both Talk side and the beneficent ones. if we're not
Exactly.
lying,
You're
and then
all
whoever wins, we get out.
That only lasts so long. Eventually, the beneficent one kills Talk.
And
Or
he's given some word.
Okay, so Lillian, as like the last soldier falls to the ground, the noise from the other room kind of subsides that you've been hearing, but you haven't really been able to like worry about yet.
Mhm.
And then your friend runs around the corner. Or I guess probably walks around the corner, muttering angrily that he didn't get a cool cane.
Say what I miss.
I go
Just
and
the
cut.
most casual question.
I have blood on my lips from the throat I tore out.
Nice to see you too. I run and I cut Ellis's bonds. You awake? You okay? Can you walk?
I turn to Raphael and I ask, what happened in there?
Well, I almost had made friends with him, and then this old guy shows up, and well, you don't have to worry about Jax anymore.
An old guy?
Yeah, beneficent one.
Oh,
The old guy.
I look towards Talk.
O capital G, old guy.
As I'm checking on Ellis, I say, I told him the traitor was here. I didn't say who it was. We can probably pin it on one of these soldiers.
Talk. He's like, he will not believe that. He knows. Oh God.
Then you should probably start running. I didn't
Yeah.
have anyone else to go to get you guys out of here. I was not about to take on all the Jacks alone.
You did good. You saved all of us when, you were our last hope. So like you saved us. Like hands down, there's nothing I'm going to criticize about that, because the fact that I'm alive to criticize it means you did what you needed to do.
Yeah, so talking Caroline will absolutely stand up to get the fuck out of there, because as far as they're concerned, you have sided with the beneficent one.
I'm
They are
going.
outnumbered.
I'm going to run with them.
This is the worst version of splitting the party, because you're choosing to do it, and also like you're getting split to two different sides who will eventually have to fight each other. And I don't know why you think either anyone will believe you or like trust you at this point.
I mean, people can stop me.
Is anyone
Please
going
stay. Please do not do this. We're going to get killed again.
I mean,
Like-
did you tell the beneficent one anything?
He knows. He knows it ain't any of us.
All I told
was-
him was that the Jacks had captured you guys.
I
don't think he thinks we're the enemy. I think we're okay.
guess I'll hold the door open for Talk and Caroline, and let them run along.
Yeah.
And wave goodbye to my friends.
As Talk and Caroline exit the door, I tell everyone who's left, and I made a bargain with him that he would get us a way out. That he would get us off of here the same way that Talk was going to, through the transportation.
So you're just the real MVP today.
Well, we'll see if he holds it up, but
Yeah,
he
that's
doesn't
true.
really have a reason not to. He definitely has the power to do it. And he wouldn't want us sticking around.
A moment later, or like a minute or so later, the beneficial one walks into the room with Jack Diamond behind him. He's just like, "Ah, there everyone else is. So, where's the traitor?"
Out the door during
who?
the combat.
I love Ashley being like, "Who?" and Raphael just being like, "Look, here's what
He
happened."
went out the door. If you keep running, you might catch him.
Raphael's the only one who's seen what he can do. The rest of
Yeah.
us are still like, you
That's
know.
true. I mean,
Us-
to be
Trust me,
like-
guys.
Guns are the scariest thing we've ever seen.
what Raphael has told you is that the beneficial one walked into a room with 4 enemies by himself, and in the time it took like 4 of you to kill 2 people, he killed 3 of them and befriended the other.
Is
And-
it befriended? Is Diamond like willingly walking behind him?
I mean, you don't know.
I was just looking, was like, trust me, and just spit out a tooth. I think we did all we could to stop him.
Roll me
Also-
deceit, because
Oh, she's not even trying to lie. It's more of a joke than anything. As she spits out the tooth, showing she was in no way to fight.
oh, you've done all you could to stop him, and that you literally could do nothing to stop
Exactly.
him. I
She's
understand.
not lying.
No, you know what? Completely correct. He's like, it seems so.
I gesture towards my missing eye. What do you expect a cripple to do?
Does this place have weapons stored anywhere?
Yeah, there's definitely I mean, like, you can guess because they did have like a couple pistols. They attacked the society with shotguns and like
Molotovs.
Molotovs and pistols. So like, very likely.
I
Yeah,
grab
I'm
one of
gonna-
the knives off of one of the downed guards and hand it to Alice, being like, "Are you gonna be able to get up?" Like,
Yeah, let's like stagger to their feet and take the knife. It's like I don't think I should fight anytime soon, but I can limp.
I'm gonna grab one of their knives and look for more weapons they have. See if they have any explosives or anything.
Uh,
I'm just hanging around.
yeah, sorry. I'm gonna need a second while I plan out what the hell's happening. I appreciate everyone's distrust of NPCs and your desire to figure out who to join, but not your absolute refusal to commit to any one choice at all.
I was so ready to commit to talk.
Honestly, same.
yeah, same. But then we were stuck.
Yeah, but you
We
could
were
have just
between a
like
talk
run
and a
off
hard
with
place.
talk instead of just being like, "Yep, guess you guys better go. See ya."
I mean, I
Good
was
luck.
going to, and they stopped me. So
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say,
No
how
commitment.
How fast could we have moved our injured friend?
I mean,
Big.
you could like.
we
I
could
mean,
have ditched Ellis.
Wow,
I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not gonna. You could have, but not me.
I wouldn't have ditched Ellis.
Then you are
You
a bigger
almost
fool
ditched
than I am.
everyone.
I didn't ditch everyone.
I said you almost did.
When?
Just now, you
Wow.
were like, "Well, I'm just gonna go."
I thought people would follow me.
You thought you were staging a walkout, and in actuality, they just pulled you back.
Right.
Uh,
I said, I'm going to follow talk. And everybody's like, okay, bye.
I was like, "Hey, don't do that." And you're like, "Okay, why not?" And they're like, "Well, we haven't thought it through yet."
This guy can like just literally warp this place to suit his mind. I didn't see what he could do in there, and I do not think that picking a fight with him right now would be best for our little
And I didn't see
His
him
club.
do that, but I did see him just happily just walk up to the base of operations for a large terrorist organization without any backup and just be like, "It's fine."
Yeah, I like that you were like, "Do you need backup?" And he's like, "Nah, it's good." You're just like, "Okay."
Yeah, what's even the point of his armed guards? He's ridiculous.
The point of his armed
Interns.
guards is that he still has to have some semblance of normality in public.
I just figured if he wasn't able to handle the jacks, then we wouldn't have to find a way to kill him. It seemed a pretty safe gamble.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like that Diamond is the only Jack left alive.
Sorry.
I don't like that Diamond is in the same room as us again.
Right.
Diamond's now working for the Beneficent One, which is just great because that means, if we go against the Beneficent One, we get to fight him again.
Again.
That's true. Unfortunately, the reasoning for Diamond changing actually makes sense via story and everything, but
We'll never know that because we never bothered to talk to him.
that, and also it did create a interesting dynamic of now you will have to fight him if you choose to fight the Beneficent One, which is very amusing to me, the person who has to watch people get shot instead of actually getting shot. So okay, out of character, what are you guys like? What's your plan now? What do you
What's our plan?
Out
Is
of
that a
character?
French
find
word?
one? Because this is what you've got. You keep just being like, we don't need plans, and then get into worse and worse and worse situations every time.
It's okay. So here's the thing. every time I come up with a plan, other people are doing things that interfere with the plan, and then we can't carry out my plan because by the time we get to talk about anything, things have been fucked up so hard. Like, my plan was totally to go with Mr. Talk, and then Lillian brought the beneficent one with her, and it's like, well,
Which,
now
to
the
be fair,
beneficent
was
one is
necessary for saving, because I mean, you did try to escape once, and that didn't go well.
this is true.
I guess my plan at this point is, I brought you here. I'm sorry that the traitor must have gotten away, but I've done my part. It's time for you to get us out of here.
So, out of character, Ashy's plan would be to try and find an opportunity to successfully betray the beneficent one and side with Talk again. But with Diamond there, Ashy has been thoroughly traumatized by his multiple fights with Diamond, and would rather not fight that guy again.
Yeah, Rose has the moderate consequence shot another fucking time.
I couldn't think of what else to put. So it's like, you know what? That's what 3-4 times this campaign.
Yeah.
Can I please stop eating lead?
Last time I joked about calling you like Ellis Swiss Cheese Smith or something like that, but like it's truly become like this campaign is taking place over I think 2 or 3 days. So you have gotten a bullet wound per day. But
This is like the third
on
day.
the back end, yeah. Okay. Raphael, what are you thinking?
Fact is, if there's anything I can do, I gotta get out. And so I'm gonna go with the way that'll get me a path out of here. However, if I can get a way out of here and then like have wired some dynamite to that guy's like car or something, that'll be a nice benefit.
Okay.
Just reading the memories that my character apparently actually has, the actual truth, I'm just trying to get out of here. Preferably with the people that have been with me along the way, but mostly, I'm just trying to get out of here.
I like last session, everyone was like, "This place sucks. We're gonna do our best to take it down." And this session, everyone was like, "I
Not
just wanna
people
fucking
are
leave."
tools.
True, but it's like that. Everyone's like, "Oh man, we just want to get the fuck out of here. This place sucks."
I mean,
Like,
siding with
Alice-
Talk was my way to continue trying to take the place down.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just
I was all for being with Talk, but then Talk got himself and everyone else stuck at the jacks, and so I'm like, okay.
Alice doesn't really care too much, given the fact that they've already been kind of serving corrupt cultisty gods. So fuck it.
Yeah.
They've already done some inhumane shit.
So
I
the
just like
beneficent
that
one will.
Talk's grand strategy was this.
No, he had one, but everything went off.
I should have planned better.
So Tuck will kind of turn to Lillian and be like, "So, why did you let him get away?"
Oh, you mean the beneficent one?
Yes, beneficent one.
I was focusing on getting my friends untied.
Roll deceit.
Do aspects work on people, like for invoking, just not for shaping, tuning, all that?
Yeah, it's just for any generic skill check can use aspects.
Okay. Hmm. And this is a deception check?
Yeah. Because
Can I
you did just kind of tell Tuck to leave, and also you were already untied your friends by then. Only one of your friends was tied up at all.
people do what I want, and I want him to believe me?
So what's your total then?
So that would be what, a +2? Or
Yeah.
would that be a reroll?
Either. You can choose.
Should have taken the +2. Okay. That's a 1.
He will take a couple steps towards you, bend down a little to like look, like basically to make very strong eye contact between you. Is just like, if you allow them to escape again, there will be no exit for you or your friends. Am I understood?
Very understood.
Excellent. Well, grab anything you believe may be helpful and meet me outside. And he begins walking out the front, and Diamond follows him.
I guess I'll follow right behind because I am best without a thing in my hand.
Does their body
Uh.
armor look like it might fit me?
It's possible.
No, wait, I'm gonna stay behind. I'm gonna stay behind because I have things to ask.
I was gonna say, there's body armor here.
No,
Yeah,
I don't care about that.
I would like to stop being shot as often, please.
I want body armor too.
I mean, all it is like an equipment aspect that you can invoke in any situation.
Oh, it's not
I'm
just like
getting
an
the sword
automatic
cane.
-2 to
No,
guns or anything.
No, that's no.
Um,
Just like a knife
So-
doesn't give you a bonus to weapons.
Get the
Yeah.
sword cane.
So, Raphael and Lillian, when y'all went and like investigated the Beneficent One's office, did you find anything?
Yeah, a bunch of coded notes.
Do you think I could see those?
Yeah.
I'm
you
gonna
go.
I'm gonna take the coded notes from them, and I'm gonna try to academics decode them.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of, does anyone know what this green gem is? Because that'd be academics too, right? To just know things.
Yeah, or science, I guess.
Or science. Does anyone have science?
No, but I do get a 2 academics to see if I've ever read about it.
I got a 2 on academics.
You are unable to figure it out.
I'm gonna hand it off to Ellis and ask her if she knows anything about this.
I'll see if I do, but that's looking like a solid old nope.
But have either of you ever seen a gem like this before? Like, do you know what this is?
I guess I'll roll academics on the gem also.
Yeah.
Just in case it's something useful.
Jesus.
That is a 4. No, that is a 5 on academics for the gem.
That is a solid chunk of jadeite.
Do I know what jadeite does?
I mean, it's just a stone.
It's just a
Is it-
stone.
Is it worth anything?
Yeah.
Cool.
Especially a
thanks.
piece that large.
Why did I roll a 5 on the most worthless?
I was hoping that it would like maybe be useful in like how machinery works or something, but I'll just
Nice.
take a valuable gem. I put it back in my pocket. Thanks.
Can I see the fucking thing again? Can I try to decode again?
I'll tell you what. There was a second sheet that they had that you can try to decode.
Okay, I'm gonna roll academics on the second sheet.
Can I aid another?
No.
You know what? It's not worth it. I take the paper and I like the notebook and I just throw it away. I just throw it across the room.
No, never mind. That doesn't work.
I can't believe this coded book has caused so much anger. Everyone's just like, all right, let me try it. Fuck.
Well, it's just that they went through so much to get it. I wanted it to amount to anything, and then we can't do shit with it. Just bad rolls. Excellent roll on the thing that didn't matter.
Hey, that thing that didn't matter is where I've gotten most of my damage this entire campaign. So thanks for helping that be worth something.
Can I roll academics despite not having any skills in the area?
I mean, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Well, I got a 0. Never mind. was hoping for like a 1 in a million surprise, but you know.
I mean, that does happen sometimes.
Have any of us rolled all 4 pluses at all this campaign?
Somebody rolled an 8 once. I know somebody rolled an 8.
Yeah, but I think that was with aspects.
No, somebody rolled an 8 just like
Oh,
straight
just straight
up.
up?
I think it
I
was.
thought that was
I
an
think it was Tom.
NPC.
I was going to say, I think it was when I was fighting Dirty because I had a +2 on it.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Okay, so I guess that's where we're going to leave it for tonight. While I go
how
back
are we
to
still not done?
while I go back to several drawing boards to try to figure out what the hell is happening.
What my character is gonna say to the friends is, sorry guys, I'm tired of being in prison. I'm gonna help the beneficent one and get out, and I hope that you'll join me in that because
I just
we
realized
just
I
need
don't
to get
know
out here.
anything about Lillian's character, like the true character.
You gotta talk to each other. That's
If you wanna reform from the outside, that's a thing, but I don't think there's any good that we can really do in here, and I don't want to live here anymore.
I mean, yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't think there's much we can do inside. We got to get out, and that's the only way we're going to be able to deal with any of this.
But the question is like, if the beneficent one will allow us to get out in a way that gives us that opportunity.
If we do what he wants, why does he have to keep us around? We can't hurt him outside.
So I pick up whatever. Well, I guess I didn't really drop anything, so I go ahead and head out.
Why is it on fire again?
Why is it on fire?
Okay, so that's our session this week, I guess. Oh, I briefly debated on just like beneficent one walking in and just killing Talk in the room with you guys because like then everything would at least be over, and I could like live a peaceful life again.
As
You
long
should
as
live
Tom
your life.
lives, the opportunity to backtrack exists.
Why are you trying to live a peaceful life while you're playing as a DM?
Because I have tried so much to make sure you people live.
Don't.
Some of us
Okay.
are trying to live.
You leave the room and you find the beneficial room with 2 shotguns.
Listen, you are the parent, and we are a baby with a screwdriver and a lot of uncovered outlets.
Yeah, I know, and I'm trying a lot to make sure that those outlet covers stay on.
There are 10 outlets. You have 5 covers. You need to keep up with the baby and keep moving the covers.
Exactly. That was literally where my brain was.
Yeah.
And also, you have the world's shortest screwdriver.
No, that's your arms.
Fuck.
It's cool. I know that you think it's funny. Okay, so I guess we'll probably aim for next session to be the last one of this campaign, yeah?
I mean, we were aiming for that tonight, but we didn't even leave the Jack hideout.
Yeah, you literally this whole thing was in one place aside from Lillian going to get help.
This was the course of like 30 minutes, just in universe. It was a 30-minute like scuffle.
Yeah.
Can I get the sword cane out of the wall now?
No, he went back or he got it, but he had his cane, remember?
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye guys,
Yeah.
thanks for coming.
Bye.